Hello everyone. In this video, we'll quickly go through the questions which are needed for this midterm exam. So these are just like a practice paper. So let's go through them. These are the rules, and you have to answer 6 questions as you can see. 6 questions, and each question is worth of 4 marks. Total 24. And if you come prepared with the necessary materials, then you get 1 more mark. So these are the rules, and so our first type is this kind of question where the we have to match the functions and their graphs. I have this actually solution pattern. So in this pattern, as you can see, I have written the answers here. A is this one. Q number is this one, and why? The reason is you can see there is some negative and then x cube, so total is x4. There is x here and there is x3, total is x4, and then negative, so it will be down opening. That's why it is down opening graph. Then it is x-intercept is this is x plus 1, so x-intercept will be -1. This is -1, so intercept will be +1. So x-intercept is x plus 1 and -1. This is actually +1 and this is -1, and both will cross, so that's why they are crossing it here. This way we will look at where we have all our properties are matching and where they are not matching. This way we have to look. C number, we are saying this P is correct. The reason is the vertical asymptote is x equal to +1. You can see the +1 is our vertical asymptote here. Then our x-intercept is 0. From this x it will come x, so x-intercept is 0. Also it is cross because here it is power is 1, so it is cross. Then we have horizontal asymptote is 1, y equal to 1, so see, because power is same, that's why we have it here. These two graphs are not shown because they do not fit with any of these um, graphs. This is x plus 1 whole square, x minus 1 whole square. In each x-intercept they must touch, but this is one probable answer. It is actually cross. So actually there is no other answer where it is up opening parabola. This is x to the power 4 function, power function is. There is no other up opening parabola. Only option was this, and this is impossible. So that's why this is not the answer. Here also our vertical asymptote is x equal to -1. Only we have vertical asymptote -1 here, but again we have another vertical asymptote at -1 we have here. So double here, but we need just only single. Another one is same here. We have double vertical asymptote, so it's not possible. This one is we have a vertical asymptote, but it is in +1, so this is not possible. So this way we decide like which one is matching with which graph based on their properties, based on their asymptotes, kind of intercepts, asymptotes, touch or cross. Then if it is polynomial, then power function, etc., etc. To be sure, you can put some value also. Let's say if you want to be sure about this is P, we are saying this is P. So if you put 10, you get this value. So if you put 10 here, actually you will get some value closer to 1. Okay, so this way actually you can test it by putting some value from the graph. You can put it in the function. Now you can say, sir, I can put anywhere, everywhere. Yes, you can put everywhere, and then you will see only the correct graph will give you the correct function, will give you the correct value here. What I mean by this is C number. For C number only, for 10 it will be like 1 point something. Actually there is another graph 10 1 point something. So one is, that's not a good value. That is not a good value. We can test for some other value. Yes, this one is also coming closer. This one is also coming closer. So putting some value is will give us some ambiguity here. Just to be sure, we can later put. First, we have to go for the asymptote and asymptote, etc., etc. Asymptotes and intercepts, we have to first locate them. Then we can test it, because this one is, say for example, this one is out already because there is double asymptote here. So that's why it is already out. So we don't have to put it here. My point is, if you put 10, then you get this value, and if you put 10, you will get this value, same value here. then it will be confusing. So we have to first eliminate this option, and then only this option is remaining. To be sure, we can then put it like this. uh, for all the graphs, actually putting the value is a very legendary thing. It always works. This is the point. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Next one is this graph. We have to find out the domain and range. And so see, for this function, as it is a polynomial function graph, so domain has to be all real number. And this side, this direction, it will go forever, and this direction also it will go forever. That's why domain is all real number. And range is, see, this is the maximum value. Next maximum value is +1, and then going down to the minus infinity. That's why y is less than or equal to 1. Less than or equal to means downside. Downside of this 1, and 1 is also included. You can say, sir, it looks like a straight line, downside is straight line. Why you are saying for the domain? Why you are saying for the domain it is going this side infinity and this side infinity? Actually, if you look at very carefully, the line is moving. The line is not straight down. Line is actually moving this direction. See, this is here and this is here. So lines are moving. Then which one is even, which one is odd? See, these are the real 0 minus 1.5, and we have this is even multiplicity because it is touch. Then at -1 it is cross. At 0 it is also cross because from up it came down. Then at 1 it is actually again touch. So touch means it will go and then come back. It, if it is cross, then it will go to that box or this box. Okay, cross means from downside it will go upside, or from upside it will come to downside. And touch means it will go and then touch it, then come back. That means touch. This way we can actually look at it and understand them. For this function also, domain and range, I think this is not correct. This will be let me do the correction here. This will be x is not equals to -2. Okay, this will, we have to do the correction here. X is not equal to -2. So x is not equals to -2. This is the not equals to, and this is -2. Yeah, x is not equals to -2 because at -2 we have some asymptote here. So -2 is not possible. Other than -2, all the values are possible. And range is 0 to more than 0, everything they are the range. So this is the range and domain. And then this, for this graphing thing, first you will notice that we have to go through all these conditions. And for the condition, this is x to the power 4 5 minus 5x cube 3x square plus 9x. First we have to take x common from here, then it will be some cubic format, cubic expression. Fx equals to, so you can say cubic function. For the cubic function, we have to find out factor it. We have to factor it. Then if we factor it, we will get this intercept at -1, at 0, and at +3. That means if you factor it, then you will get x into, if you want I can write it here. We can try to write it here also. It will become x into, if we factor it, let's bring something or design. We need some insert, then this equation. So let's write it somewhere here, equation. So it should become fx equal to x into x minus x plus, let's give +1 first, x plus 1, then we need to bring some, because there is some power function here, kind of power, there is some exponent, so it is x minus 3, then whole square. This kind of function will come here, if you factor it. Like, how do I know? Actually, I looked at the graph at this point, but if you factor this question, then it will look like this. X for minus 3, it will come 2 times. Minus 3, as it 1, 2, 3. So it is plus 3, so the factor is minus 3, and it is touch. So power has to be 2 here. It is 0, 0 will come from here. It is plus 1, so minus 1 will come from here. And total power function is x to the power 4. Total power function is x to the power 4. So x to the power 4, that's why up opening parabola, and there will be arrow sign here and here. Now it's good. Now it's good. So this way it will, this way we can continue this. So basically, for drawing the graph, we need to put them as accurate as possible. This is the height. Correct height means, some people ask me, what does this correct height means? Correct height means this one will go up until this point. This is the correct point, but you can do some approximation also. We need some approximately correct height, okay, not like precisely, because it's tough to be precise during the while we are drawing this kind of function. It's tough to be, it takes time to be precise. Actually, it's not tough, it takes time because it's a long thing. Okay, so for drawing this kind of graph, what we need is, most important thing is our intercept and then multiplicity. So see, x-intercept is 0, x-intercept is minus 1, and x-intercept is plus 3. Then we know their multiplicity, so we will have the idea. Now you can say, sir, how do we factor it? Factoring thing is actually, as you know, the synthetic division. Look for what value of x, this function becomes 0, then put it, then do it first step, then again check it, what value of x makes it 0, then again do it, then finally middle term factoring kind of thing. This way we can factor it, like the math we did in our exercise 4.5, like this. This is a rational function. For this rational function, we have to draw the graph. So rational function is our recent topic. We have the horizontal asymptote will be y equal to 1. This is the horizontal asymptote, y equal to 1. Vertical asymptote, as it is power 2, so 2 answer will come from here. And if you do the simplification, nothing cancelled out. So one vertical asymptote is at y x equal to minus 2, another one is at x equal to 0, minus 2 and 0. Then x-intercept will be at our minus 1, because this is a square plus twice a plus b square formula is possible here. So it will be x plus 1 whole square. From x plus 1, minus 1 will be intercept. And as there is whole square, so it will be touch. And as you can see, there is some vertical asymptote, there is another vertical asymptote, there is another horizontal asymptote. So the graph has to come down here, because if you test for the intersection with the horizontal asymptote, you will see this x square plus twice x and x square plus twice x is cancelled out. So there is no intersection here also. And for finding this part, we have to put some additional point. Let's say in this case this is 1, this is 0, so this is 1. Put 1 in the question, you will get this value. And then in this side put minus something, let's say minus 1. Oh, this is minus 3. So put minus 3 in the question, then you will get this point. Then draw the graph here, because we have two boundary in the both sides, so we know we have to go this direction and this direction. So this is how we can draw the graph. And in the polynomial rational function, if the graph is there, there will be no graph here. If the graph is there, there will be no graph here. Always only in one side. See, graph is here, that's why there will be no graph there. So we have to be, you can just go through this trick also. Then we need to find out these functions x-intercept and y-intercept and asymptote. For this function, asymptote will not come, because asymptote will only come for the rational function. So this is the rational function, so asymptote will come for this. And this one is the polynomial function. So for the normal polynomial function, actually there is two polynomial function. This is one polynomial function, another polynomial function. One polynomial function divided by another polynomial function makes a rational function. So this is a rational function. For this rational function, we have to find out their real zeros. So real zero, we can find out real zeros, x-intercept, whatever you say, all are same thing actually. Okay, so we have to factor it first, and if you do the factoring, then we'll see our intercepts are at minus 3, minus 1, then 1.5. This is 1.5 actually. So and the factoring process is same as the previous method. You can do synthetic division for quick factoring also, or if you have some other methods, basically you are allowed to do it. So this will not be, by the way, this will not be the answer of these questions. Actually, you have to find out the x-intercept. So you will write in the exam, actual exam, if this kind of question comes, you will write x-intercept is this, y-intercept is this. So y-intercept here is this, and x-intercepts are this and this and this. So in that, actually you have to write x-intercept, y-intercept, and asymptote. For this question you will say none, and for this question you will find the horizontal asymptote, vertical asymptote, then x-intercept and y-intercept. For this question all of them are possible. You should not draw the graph, you have to solve it, you have to write the answer serially here. So this is the method. And see, it looks like our vertical asymptote is plus 3 and minus 3, but only we have our vertical asymptote here. It means another term is cancelled out. If you do the middle term factoring here and the formula a square minus b square formula here, you will see one term will be cancelled out, and that term will be x square plus 3 from the upper term, and from the down term x square plus 3 term will be cancelled out. So that's why another vertical asymptote is gone this way. Yeah, and horizontal asymptote as usual plus 1 will come here because power is same, so horizontal asymptote will be plus 1. This is area related math. So in this area related math, as you can see, area is given length into width. So length and as you can see, length equal to 400 minus w is given. So if we put it here, the value of L, then you will see after calculation you will get this line. Let me show it here. So as you can see, area equal to given L into W, L and W. So then you will see we will have, if we put the value of L, then we will have W 400 minus W into W. So 400 minus W into W means this equal to, let me write equal to, see, 400 minus W into W, this means, let's close the bracket. Now if you multiply 400 into W means 400 W, this line will match now. 400 W and W into W means W square. This is how it comes. So first area equal to length into width, then length equal to again given this, so put it here, do the multiplication, we will get this line. And then as it is a quadratic, another line is if you put the value of opposite way. So this is, we have put the value of L, if you put the value of W, then this line will come. Answer is this line or this line, you can write any one line answer. And you know this minus b by twice is the vertex x value from the quadratic function. As you know, vertex x value is minus b by twice. So if we put minus b by twice, minus b value is 400 and a value is minus 1, if we put it we get 200. So 200 is the value of 200 is actually the answer. What value of L and W will result in the maximum area? This is actually the their answer. We do not need to do this part, because this is actually the what is the maximum area. If someone asks, then this will be that answer. So I just have shown it, because if we put 200 here, then we get the maximum area this way. So this is another part of the part. So this way also, this part just up to 200 is our answer. Then another part is just some extension. This math is related to, as you can see, a rectangular box. So we have according to these questions, if you assume like width is x, then you have length is 1 centimeter less, so we can write x minus 1, and height is 2 centimeter more, so we can write x plus 2. Then they said volume is 72, so that's why length into width into height equal to 72, because they said this equal to 72, volume is 72 in the question they said. Then in terms of function, if you want to write, so this will be this minus this. Just we have written in terms of function, okay, because the question said write it in terms of function, that's why. If we multiply it, then we will get this line. If you just multiply them, these three terms, then you will get this, and then minus 72. Then you try to find out what is the real zero of this function. So 4 is actually, if you put 4 here, 4 here, and 4 here, then do the calculation, you will see answer comes 0. That means 4 is a positive real 0 for this function. Now you can say, sir, how do I know that 4? Actually, you have to test it. Let's say 1, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5. This way you have to test for what value this becomes 0. So in this case for 4 it becomes 0. Okay, you have to test it. And also from the factor of 72, actually you can choose some smart number what values you should test from the factor of 72. So 4 is our solution. That means 4 is the value of x, which is the width. So width is 4 centimeter, and length will be 1 centimeter less, because in the question they said also, as you can see here, so 3 centimeter will be the length, and height is 2 centimeter more than the width, so it will be 6 centimeter. So this is how we get the solution of this question also. And I think these are the some graphing rational function game kind of I prepared it for my class. Actually, this is prepared for the class for another purpose, of course. And then we have these things. I did not prepare it, by the way. This bar and these things is prepared by John. So I just used it for making fun in the class. Okay, and see the idea also relates with that. Anyway, so best of luck with that, and and all the best, and hopefully you will do very well in this quiz, in this midterm, and I am really looking forward to that. Okay, bye bye, tata, have a good day or whatever. Bye.